Sparkle family, and welcome to another Flow State Tarot video. I'm your host, Lea Audrey, and today we have a very special reading. We are looking at positive things that people say about you. So we have 3 piles today, and we're going to start off with a general vibe check with the self-love oracle that I made with my photography and my poems. I always link all the cards that I'm using in the bio, either by name or link to buy them. And I actually do have a few of these decks left, so if you're interested, there were only 30 ever made, and I have about 5 to 6 left. So we're going to concentrate, and we're going to just pull a collective card for the reading today. And kind of the point of the reading is to boost your spirits a little bit and to let you know what you may not be aware of that people say about you that's positive. So if you've been feeling down about yourself or just struggling to, it does seem like struggling a little bit just to stay focused because the card is not popping out very quickly here, is it? Take some deep breaths and remind ourselves that we are worthy of love and we are worthy of compliments and we're worthy of being boosted up. Oh, we're going to do this one. Yep. Soft and tender, always surrender to love. So I'll show you guys the photo. So that is our vibe, which is perfect, honestly, to always surrender to love because that's what we're trying to do. So I'm going to let you guys look at the 3 piles. Here we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Pile 1 has the flower, pile 2 has the butterfly, pile 3 has the mushroom. And then I also am going to pull some channeled messages at the end of each pile read. I'll see you guys in your pile. Alright, hello pile number 1. We're going to look at positive things that people say about you. So I have 3 different cards here. I have a positive affirmation card, I have a wild animal spirit card, and then I have a prism oracle card. So we're kind of just going to look into what are positive things that people associate with you, what are maybe some qualities of this wild animal spirit that others perceive of us, and what's the energy that we bring to the room. So starting with that, we have confidence. And what a wonderful card to start with because that's something that takes some time to develop, I think, for a lot of us. You don't just show up and you're, 100% every day all the time. It takes us some exploration of ourselves and of our lives in adulthood to have that confidence and that love for ourselves that is really important. So that's really cool that that's the first card that came out. People perceive you as confident. They can sense your confidence. And this doesn't even have to mean that you're just, perceived as confident by everyone. But there is a vibe about you that gives ease with yourself. And that's really a positive way to start this reading. So let's see what animal spirit we have. Ooh, starfish. So something cool about the starfish is that they're very adaptable and a part of their environment, right? And you're able to sustain yourself in the environments that you're in, and people see that and they see how you're able to thrive and shine even when you might be outside of your comfort zone. If you look at how the kind of darkness of this is entangled through here, but there's still the yellow brightness anyways, it's like you're able to take the things that happen to you in your life and still keep shining. Every day is a new beginning. So people see you as someone with, even though we don't have tarot cards out here, like the Fool's energy. You're able to be in a situation, but then bounce back from that situation and take a positive mindset. You're able to look at it and say, okay, well, this might have hurt me before, but I'm still going to grow. I've planted seeds to catapult my life forward, and I'm going to choose to see how I can continue to grow even when it feels frustrating. And that kind of confidence in your own life also takes time to build. And it also takes regular sustenance. Like it's not something that just appears and you're just naturally like this all the time. A lot of the people who have this resilient mindset are often also um, in the dark with sunglasses on, but still smiling, right? Unaware, but aware. And it's like the ignorance is bliss kind of energy almost, but you're blissfully aware of everything. But you're able to choose what affects you. And that also makes you feel confident because you're in the driver's seat. So for today's reading, I did something a little different that I haven't tried yet. And I wrote a few different channeled messages on these little words these things that I have for like scrap journaling and things like that. And so I pulled a few of them out, one for each pile, and I wrote a channeled message. And so I'm just going to pull one for you guys. This one's calling out to me. And we're just going to see what the writing was and what the word is. So, occupation. So you also could give off confidence in your job because you're good at what you do and people recognize that. Or maybe you are now having the confidence to move into the occupation of your dreams and you're confident about it because of all the time that you've put in. Go where the wind blows, free. And so that also correlates here with the fool's kind of energy where you're just following where anything takes you and you're doing it freely but you're doing it of your own choice. So I hope this has been helpful to you, pile number one. People see you as calm, cool, collected, and confident and able to shine through any situation that they're put in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if this resonated with you in the comments below, and let me know if there's anything that you would like to see in the future for a reading. And I'll see you in the next one. Hello, pile number two. Welcome to another Flow State Tarot video, and today we are looking at the positive things that people say about you. So today we're just going to boost you a little bit, and we have 3 different cards here. I have the Prism Oracle to talk about the vibes that you bring to the room. We have the Wild Animal Spirit cards, which we're going to see what kind of animal, kind of vibes that other people are getting from you, qualities. And then we have a positive affirmation card. So we're just going to take a look at each one of these and see what are the positive things that people say about you. So starting with the vibes in the room, we have cleanse. So you're a very purifying energy. People like to be around you. You're probably someone that people really like to go on trips with or vacation with because you just have such a chill energy and you're down to just do whatever, but also do things that are, again, purifying. I just hear that word, and you're able to do this work for yourself, the cleansing of your mind, body, and spirit, and it just radiates off of you to other people. So tied together with that, let's see what animal spirit. Ooh, cobra. I love this because it reinforces that although you're purifying and soft, you're also fierce. You are the first person to stand up for the things that you believe in, and you'll stand up for your friends, you'll stand up for your family. And although sometimes maybe you get a little bit too much on the defense, you've kind of mastered the art of, again, clearing that defensive energy if there's not a situation that calls for it, to where people still aren't going to mess with you, right? But you're not being drained because of it. And that's a fun, people like to have that in adulthood, especially in adult connections, because it's nice to know where people stand. You don't have to wonder, but you also know that they're a breath of fresh air to be around, and you don't have to stress about a scenario with them. For our positive affirmation, my best is enough. So not only are you sure of yourself and what you do, of that being enough in your everyday life, but you also affirm the people around you that they are enough. And again, that's a very rejuvenating kind of feeling to be around someone who makes you feel like that, because in our day-to-day lives, it can be like a rat race to just be doing the most, doing enough doing this, doing that, doing anything, doing everything. There's something that could pull us in any direction, but people don't have to worry about that with you. So today I did something a little different for you guys as well. I'm experimenting with this being a new channel and me just wanting to get the messages to the collective in the best way that I can. I did some channeled messages and I used this dictionary series that I have for junk journaling and such. And so I pulled a word out and I have a channeled message and I'm going to just read it. And this also can see panel. So people would trust your judgment, right? People would put you on a panel to judge other people's work, to give feedback on other people's work. And that's goes to show how your confidence shows and how people trust in your judgment because you know what you're talking about. Full of wonder, keep your curiosity. So you're also very curious about things. You're not afraid to ask questions, and people really like that because it also keeps this youthful vitality about you and then also feeds into relationships, right? It's fun to be around people who have a youth about them, who want to laugh, who want to play. So, pile number 2, I hope this boosts you. You are a strong but purifying energy for the people in your life. Keep the wonder about you and always remember that your best is enough and you make other people feel the same. Like and subscribe. Let me know what resonated below and let me know if you have an idea for a video you'd like to see. And I'll see you in the next one. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to another Flow State Tarot video. If you chose this pile, we have 3 cards we're looking at in today's reading. We have a Prism Oracle, which is the vibes you bring to the room. We have the Wild Animal Spirit to see what animal vibes and qualities might you give off to those around you. And we have a positive affirmation card. So I'm going to start us off with the vibes that we bring to the room. Intuition. So you're a knowing person. You can trust your gut feelings and you've flexed that muscle enough that people also trust it. So there could be instances where people say, "Oh man, this person that I'll go with what she picks because she just knows what she's talking about," or the last few times this happened, or he, she, they applies to all. They did this and then this was the outcome, so I'm going to trust them. And you bring that. You have taken time to know what you feel and make decisions based on that, but you're also sensing the world around you. And people trust that. They like that about you. You may be like in circles often that you kind of have a witch energy, or people say that you're like a witch, or but in a positive, affirmational kind of way. Then we have the gazelle, which is fun because you're quick-witted, but you have an action plan. Gazelle, even though sometimes they're panicking, right? They may seem like they run fast to us and we're like, how can you stay focused? But things that are built to be a certain way can be that way, right? They're perceiving where they're going. They're making choices in their movements, and so they're getting where they want to be quickly. And you are like that too, where you get your eye on the prize and then you're off, you're off to the races. You're ready to go and you're making calculated moves every single time, and people love that about you. And that could mean good things for leading projects or like workplaces because you're able to, even under pressure, make decisions. Am I going right or left? Okay, right. Oh, was that the wrong thing? Okay, that's fine. I'm going to pivot and I'm going to go right again to the next platform or whatever we're talking about, right? Then we have I can make a difference. So you do make a difference in your environment and in the people in your life. And if you did not let that sink in, I would like you to just take a deep breath, close your eyes, and listen to this. When I say that you make a difference, you make a difference in the rooms that you're in, you make a difference to the people in your life. If that is something that you haven't believed, please believe that if you believe nothing else from this reading. I did something a little different for you guys today, and I did a channeled message. I pulled out a word from this dictionary library series that I use for junk journaling, and I also have a channeled message on here. So we have the last one for our pile of threes, and we have object. So something that can be seen or touched, a focus of somebody's attention or emotion, a goal or object. So people could want to attain the things that you've attained in your life, or the things that you have people want. Or even you are the object of a lot of people's attention. You're the object of a lot of people's focus, whether you realize it or not. Fiercely loving. And you're fiercely loving. Then that can be also how you make a difference, right? By showing that love and by intuitively knowing who needs that love and when they need it, right? So, my pile threes, I hope that this was positive for you. I hope that this gassed you up a little bit. Know that there are positive things that people say about you, and come back to this whenever you need it. Make sure you like and subscribe, leave what resonated below, and if there's an idea you have for a video topic, please leave it. I'll see you guys in the next one.